Today, we are talking about the benefit of integrated report and how SME create value by using integrated thinking. But first of all, what is integrated report? The modern financial reporting framework shows the efficiency evident to one organization's development. The heavy weighting on financial data provides the limited information about the organization. The existing accounting framework incorporates report the long-term value of the company. However, integrated report is an opportunity for company to think holistically. It improves how we develop strategy, plan, and report organization value in medium and long term. Integrated report is a tool to illustrate how business creating value. This method enhances performance of the business. Integrated report also is the way to communicate with stakeholders and gain their understanding and trust by providing the whole picture of business strategy, plan, and decision-making process. The user of the integrated report can acquire different information such as the driven value of organization, the business model of the company, which this factor might affect their estimation on the company value over time. Value creation is the crucial part of the integrated report, but we should think about how SME create value. We cannot read and capture any value creation on the financial report for SMEs. As for the SME, it creates value by three ways: customer buying, employees improving, and society benefit. First, making money from customer. Customers buy the products or pay for the service, which can create value. Also, when the employees quarterly improve, it can give SMEs profit, which by building the better working environment. The last one is a great job and pay the tax to the society. Some assets for SME to create value also need to be focused, like financial capital, other resources relationship, and external environment. We know financial capital is the most important part of the company. Without money, company cannot run the normal business activities. Except for the financial capital, other resources and relationships can help SME create value too. The company does not exist as a single individual, and each of them both have the chance to link together. How to use resources and relationships to create value is very important for SME. In addition to its own asset, the external environment will also have the impacts on SME value creation. The positive market environment will certainly help the companies develop and create value. The integrated report it considers and evaluates these assets and gives more comprehensive information to company managers, customers, and investors. This information will give the great helpful to SME to create value.
How to communicate and how to understand the integrated report. We have 8-element approach to do so, but I'm going to introduce two of them. The first one is organizational overview and external environment. This element examines the contingency theory, what the business does and the circumstance under which it's operating. We have different circumstances and lead to different strategy choosing and different planning and different outcome by it. So we have to understand what circumstances the SME are under, and they can create more value for the longer term. And the second one is risk and opportunity. SME have to understand what kind of risk they are facing and what kind of opportunity they can catch in the future. This lead to a deeper understanding for the value creation process. In conclusion, integrated report can help us to understand the deeper in the company and lead us to a better communication with the users. After my classmate introduced what is integrated report and how SME use integrated thinking to create value, now I introduce some benefit for the integrated report. The first one is enhance the information flow. The information flow is limited in traditional thinking in the business. But now we are using the integrated report. We are start to think company as a whole, and we share the idea and flow the information throughout the whole company. The second one is communication. Adopting the integrated report approach, we are not only look at the financial data, which is also crucial to the company, but we also look at the factor like strategy, plan, and the business model. The user can estimate better and understand better for the company by using this factor, and the SME themselves can use those factors to understand the value creation process. The third one is SME, which use the integrated report, can gain more trust from the stakeholders, such like customer, supplier, and government. And more and more people start to think the sustainability is the important factor for the company to the longer term value, and a lot of government and non-profit groups start to look for the organization not only focus on the goods and services, but they also consider the sustainability and environmental factor as important consideration. The fourth one is to better understanding. By using the integrated thinking, SME can consider the business as consists of different capital. I am gonna introduce two of them. The first one is intellectual capital. The system, the technology is the important intellectual capital of the company. They probably can create greater value than the physical asset, but they cannot fully recognized by the modern accounting standard, which is the flaw of the modern accounting standard. The second one is the human capital. The human capital is including the human resource. The human resource can deploy different capital in the company. It determines the long-term value creation by whether the human resource can allocate the different capital in the company correctly.